Oh, wow. That feels good. It feels good to be thought of.
Guys, welcome to the Valleycast.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
Wow,
Welcome.
wowee. Here we are. And you may notice that there's no Joe Beretta today.
Dude, it's crazy.
There's no Joe.
What are we gonna do?
No!
Well, Joe is truly like dad. And he's dad of this group also. And Joe really knows how to wrangle it in and be like, okay, moving on professionally.
Okay, kids.
Nice. The transitions are always organic, and he's very good at producing and kind of like shifting things off into like a interesting direction. So now that we don't have him,
He's good at leaving people.
he's very good at
Yeah.
leaving people. And now that he's not here today, it's going to be probably a bit of a doozy. We're going to be all over the place.
Why?
We don't
you
know
think
that.
we have the capability of.
We can
Absolutely.
do
And
it.
I don't know
We
that. I think
totally-
you're overestimating Joe's ability to keep this on track as well.
I think that there are, if you watch the episodes where it's all of us,
I'm never gonna watch an episode ever.
Joe is
I
definitely
can
the
attest
one.
to this. Yeah.
Joe's the one that's like, okay, so let's move, and we got this thing, and it's like,
He's
Yeah,
got something
yeah.
on the back burner.
he's always got something on the back burner, yeah, and it's
Yeah.
always like a fail safe if the conversation sucks.
Do you think he comes up with those on the spot, or do you think he has these pre-planned? You
he
think
might
he's got a
have
list?
he might have it pre-planned.
I think he does too.
He has a pre-plan because he knows that we don't, so he wants to be able to say later, "Oh, at least I had something."
Yeah, at least I had
pre-planned."
a little something ready. Yeah,
And he makes it
I
a
think
point
you're
to do
discounting. You're discounting his dark, shadow manipulative side.
Oh, yeah.
That
Well,
is
it's
is
selfish, 'cause he-
maestro. It's exactly.
he doesn't want to be the one that ruined the show or be
Yes.
the one that wasn't prepared, or
Yes.
he doesn't want to be lumped in with the bad students.
the rest
right.
of us. Yeah. Maybe not Kevin.
Yeah.
Don't feel like watching movies, so I'll watch people guess them instead. I don't know how it goes, I think it starts with your show.
Guys, in
Anyway.
Hollywood news, CBS can no longer afford to produce The Late Late Show with James Corden, as it ranked in less than $45 million, but cost up to $65 million to make.
So
I bet
much
a lot
for a
of
talk
that-
show.
Bet a lot of that was his salary. You know how much
Yeah.
money those guys make?
I'm
a little
sure.
bit.
I'm sure of it.
Don't you? Isn't it funny how James Corden? We all agree, just not it.
Yeah, but then did you see his, like, I saw a clip of, like, his last show, and it was, like, all these fucking big celebrities, like, there. And it's just, like, do they
Yeah.
all know in the back of their mind that, like, everybody hates this guy?
They
Nobody
have
likes this guy.
they have contractual obligations to appear on all of
Yeah.
the late night shows to promote their movies and their.
I mean,
TV
I
shows
understand
and
why
stuff.
they're there, but I just, you know that that's in the back of their mind as they're doing
Yeah,
this.
I'm sure of it. I just think that there's nothing they can do about it. I think they have to just grin and bear it because they know that there's just. I
And
mean,
it's funny to watch.
The thing is that if there's still if it still makes $45 million, even though it's not
That's
making a
pretty crazy.
profit, that's pretty intense. That means that there's a lot of fucking people watching that show still that don't give a fuck about James
Yeah.
Corden, whether he's a big trash
But-
pig or not.
I want to know if 65 million, and they probably have what 300 shows a day or a year. What are we looking at? 60 million, 60 into 300. They don't have weekends or
They
holidays.
record about 400 shows a day.
That's it. Thank you. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, if it's like a 365, because they only take the
They
weekends
do about
off.
400.
They
a
just
day.
take the
that-
weekends off. And maybe, like, a week
And
off.
holidays.
Probably, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
holidays.
gets-
I
They
guess
get weeks
holidays,
off.
but even the holidays, I feel like they have some kind of special
Like
planned
special.
or something. Yeah.
So what
Yeah,
math
'cause-
are you trying to do here?
Well, I mean, the 60 million or whatever probably makes sense because you're paying like so many fucking people.
You're
to make
looking
a
at
show.
about like 800 grand an episode.
An episode.
Damn, did
for
you do
that.
that all in your fucking head?
No, I did, but that's why it's wrong. It's very wrong.
I remember reading this article that was like, it was like someone was saying James Corden sucks, or not an article, it was like Reddit or something, and it was like James Corden sucks and fuck this guy or whatever, and it was like Brit chiming in here. We didn't want him here, so he like came to the U.S. to like find.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that
Yeah.
too.
People hated him. Like hated him in the
Yeah.
comedy
They
scene. Now.
kicked him out of the UK. He came over here, and they were like, "Oh, we love a British. We love a silly
Jovial.
Brit." Yeah. And turns out we hate him here too. So maybe where should he go next?
How old is he? He's in his 30s.
Rumble.
He's got a long life to live.
I think
Yeah,
so too.
Rumble.
He's got to be like maybe 40, maybe 40, maybe
can go to-
35.
He'll go to the Daily Wire,
Yeah, dude.
where I'm headed.
Did you guys know that Willie Nelson turned 90 today?
Damn, he's cooking.
And that motherfucker, you think that guy ever quit smoking?
No, he did not.
Definitely not. And there he is, kicking at 90. What do you think that means?
What did you guys do this week?
See how shitty that transition was? That's why we
Yeah.
need Joe.
Yeah, Joe
I make
would've
no
been like,
qualms. Joe makes
Nothing.
transitions to talk about something else. I make transitions to stop talking about what we're talking
No,
about.
no, that's exactly. I think Joe does the same thing. I think
But he
Joe
does it
I was-
smooth.
thing.
I was in Maui. I went to Maui.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah, you did.
What the fuck? What's in
Wait,
Yeah, I
Maui?
saw-
Steve, are you not going to
whales.
talk about the Disneyland thing at all? Or are you saving that for
I'm
another
saving
show?
it.
Ooh.
God
saving it.
damn it.
Wait for
I'll still hear
later
it.
or a different podcast. Yeah, you'll
Different
see.
show.
Different podcast.
Different show.
You're talking about the Disneyland takeover by the dwarves.
That's right.
It was really pretty.
Maui was?
Yeah.
Well,
was
what's
there
in
for-
Maui?
That's not your
what
first
happened
time.
in Maui?
Just a little ocean, a little beach.
You just going off for a little? Let's leave LA.
We do little mini honeymoons. We do. Little,
like
we
that.
don't do anything crazy.
Nice.
Little mini things, and you know something about Hawaii. So, I don't know. You guys been to Hawaii before?
Yeah.
I've never been.
Oh, it's fine.
Tell me a little bit of something about it.
Now all I can think about is what's happening with Disneyland.
Well, no, it's
Nothing happened.
don't worry about it.
Nothing
What happened when I was gone?
Nothing
I
happened.
really.
Actually,
Here's the thing, Elliot. You're not gonna give a shit about what he would talk about.
I just had
All right,
I just had
I'll
an
trust you.
experience in Disneyland that you
But I-
probably think was way too long of a story and would get
Yes,
bored
exactly.
very fast.
Exactly.
I don't even have a story. I was just bragging. I was just
Well, wait, how long were you there?
4 or 5 days, something like that. I went on a helicopter ride, and they played the Jurassic Park theme when we took off.
What?
Wow. What do you think
Pretty
about
fun.
helicopter rides? You been in one before?
I've been in one before, and I don't think helicopters should be something that we invented, but here we go.
I
Off
agree.
we are.
I don't like it. Were you terrified the whole time?
No, because I got a little high beforehand, and I felt pretty good.
That helped?
On it. Yeah, I was doing great. I felt no fear the entire time, except there's a little part where he goes over a cliff, and it's like, look at the largest sea cliff in the world, and you're like, oh my god, and it's
Yeah,
really beautiful
yeah.
and nice. But yeah, you guys like helicopters? You been on helicopters?
I
I've
will
never been
never.
on one.
I
would
will
be
never. If I
scared
can
until
avoid
I
it.
got up in the air, and then once
I
I was
think
in
it's
the
a
air,
s-
I'd know I have no control and just like give in, let it go,
Yep.
like a roller coaster.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, exactly. You'd be fine.
Yeah, I could.
Speaking of roller coasters,
If I can avoid it, I will never be in a helicopter.
not once even for a little. The one thing that was weird is the headsets didn't have microphones, so he would say our names. He'd be like Elliot.
Wait.
He'd be like, oh Grace. He'd be like, remind
And
me,
you'd
is
have
this
to,
where
like-
you wanted? Yeah, and he'd be like, Grace, is this where you wanted me to drop Elliot off? And we'd be like,
But you couldn't reply?
and we'd be like, no! Because he couldn't hear us.
You didn't have microphones in yours.
Yeah, he'd be like, where are you from? And I was like, Glendale!
That guy could say whatever he wants. I got a whole
name's-
bag of. Hey, you guys okay back there? I got a big bag of blood in the passenger seat up here. You want to check it out?
You know what his name was?
What was it?
Captain Kirk.
Kirk!
No.
Yeah, can you believe that? This guy got laid a lot.
Did
Yeah,
you guys
he is
hear
a
that?
did.
Older man.
Did you guys hear that Michael J. Fox says his Parkinson's disease is getting tougher and doesn't think he'll live to 80?
I hated that. I saw that article like 3 times listed. And I was
know.
like,
I can't-
why?
Is it because his documentary is like finally getting attention or something? Did you guys watch that?
I saw the trailer for it.
I don't feel like crying a whole bunch right now.
I know,
Yeah.
it's sad.
I loved Val Kilmer's one. I really liked that one.
That
but
one
I
feels
also same
tough
thing.
to watch too. Yeah.
Very tough, yeah, but really good.
I never experienced Val Kilmer like you guys did. He was like gone kind
Yeah.
of when
Yeah.
I was so
Yeah.
that didn't have an impact.
Yeah. The Super Mario Brothers movie is crossing $1 billion globally now.
Oh,
$1 billion.
man, we're gonna have a lot of Mario shit.
It's never
Nintendo
gonna
shit.
end. I mean, there's already a bunch of Mario shit in the Nintendo world.
Yep.
Yeah, but we're gonna get a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new thing.
What do you
It's
think
gonna be
about
like
that? $1 billion. Could you guys
I'm
have
happy.
predicted that?
No, not quite that much, but I'm glad. I think
I saw
it
it
deserves
twice.
it.
I've seen
Yeah.
it in 4DX too, and it was insane in 4DX. They constantly spit water.
Oh, I bet they had a lot of fun with that.
Did you see the new? Are we ready for the new? What's it called? New Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom, that comes out in 10 days.
Yeah, it's like so soon.
Very
11
soon.
days, excuse me.
They
Yeah.
were working on. They must have been working on this thing since the last one dropped. They're probably like, all right,
6 years.
time to
Yeah.
get to work.
Yep, 5 or 6 years.
Damn.
Have you
Are
ever?
you gonna play it first thing, Elliot? Like
I
first
will.
day?
I'll be at school. I'll be at school when it drops, and so I'm gonna literally go to school for like 8 hours. I'm gonna go back to my little dorm room, and I'm gonna play my video games.
Holy
and no one's
shit,
gonna.
that's
I
great.
can't wait.
You know,
It'll be total
that's great.
regression.
We used to stay home from school when big video games would come out. Did
I
that
know,
cross
that'd
your
be
mind?
great. Oh, I'd love to. I definitely have been like, maybe I can kind of. I'll leave as soon as class. No, I won't. I won't skip class, but I will.
That's a good. You're a
That's
good
a
student.
long time to
Antisocial.
wait, though. 8 hours. You're having to sit there thinking about it.
I know.
Yeah, and I'll be
tough.
only thinking about it. I might get up very early because class starts
That
at like
would work.
8. Yeah, I might skip breakfast.
Well, do
I'll
you
be
think?
fine.
Do you think you'll have FOMO
You
while
might.
everyone else is playing the game?
You know, it's funny. We study Freudian slips in some of my.
Yeah.
What does that
What'd you
mean?
say? Parapraxis, when you say something, but you mean
That's what
your
it
mom.
is. Yeah. You got it.
And you said, what was it, Steve? You said homo instead.
Ellie,
of
do you
homo.
play?
No,
do
he
you
said-
play? Do you like Mario games?
Yeah, I like Mario games.
You
I
do
tried
like
playing
Mario
Odyssey.
games?
I couldn't get into Odyssey.
Oh
You?
no! Really?
Yeah, I just couldn't. After playing Zelda, I just couldn't do it. I'm still just playing Zelda, and I've run out of things to do. I'm just playing.
Dude, listen to me.
Damn.
I think Mario Odyssey is a
one of the
masterpiece.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
I need to. I'll
masterpiece.
revisit it. Yeah, I need to get back into it. I couldn't get the. I didn't love the hat thing. Maybe I just didn't get used to it.
The
I didn't
hat
have all
thing
the
is-
controls. That,
The hat
Yeah.
thing is pretty
Zelda.
strange, and it's weird because, like, for those of you that are like, "What the fuck are they? What's the hat thing?" Basically, in that game, Mario like gets a sentient hat, and you can use your hat to basically like possess
Different-
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Characters.
And what's the appeal of this? Is this
Well-
a worthy thing, or should I keep playing through that, or does that get
Well,
really cool?
Here's the thing.
people helm
Kevin, you've
that
played
as,
it?
like one of the and I didn't finish it, but like I played a lot of it, and that's like it just gets fun. It's really fun.
It's just a really like once you get all the controls down and then you like figure out what the hat thing is all about, you're just like, oh, this is just fun and awesome, and it looks so beautiful, and
It's very beautiful.
it's a beautiful looking game. Like it's the best Mario's ever looked in a video game, I think. And it's really just a beautiful, beautiful game. And the part that's like real strange though is the hat thing for sure. Like the hat thing is the
biggest
weirdest.
like change of the
It's
game.
so weird. It's like
Yeah.
you just suddenly are like, nah. Like at one point you encounter Yoshi and you can't ride him.
Nope.
But you
You
can throw
can.
your hat at him and force him to be a symbiote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like riding him.
Me too. And it was like real bizarre. And then I was like, are we just forcing ourselves onto these people without their permission? We're forcing ourselves into
You have to get past that though.
beasts.
That's
and
what Elliot I
creatures.
don't think could get past.
Well, it took
you
me
feel
a
that,
while to
Elliot?
get over it.
I just wasn't having. It felt like it wasn't as free as Zelda, but I guess that's what makes
Oh,
it so
dude, there's-
special.
Well, how much of the
I
game
mean,
did you
the
play?
open world aspect of Zelda is that's not
Yeah.
gonna find. You're not gonna find that in Mario.
No, exactly.
But I do think Odyssey comes the closest though, because you fly to like once you see like the world map, you're like, oh fuck, this is a huge game. And I think when did it come out? Like 2014 or something?
Yeah, somewhere like
Wow.
that. 10 years.
Almost
ago-ish.
10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that they really do take a long time to make like big like solo Mario games, like Mario. Not just
Yeah.
like Raving Rabbids and Mario Golf and all that garbage. That shit comes out all year. But big Mario games take a while for sure. And it shows. It's a gorgeous fucking game, I really believe. But once you get to the overworld, once you see like the overworld map or whatever, whatever it is, you're like, oh, this is like endless. Like I said, it came out in 2014, and then I just got way back into Mario shit because the Mario movie came out. So I started playing like all the Mario games I have
Did
on
you
my
play
Switch.
Odyssey again?
I'm going back to 100% Odyssey right now.
Damn.
Did you do like N64?
Yeah. I've played every
How's
single
that?
Mario
That's
game
still
that
one of
ever
my
came out.
favorite.
Yeah.
Mario games.
Old memories.
Yeah, Mario 64. It's like it's the
Yeah.
first time Mario entered the 3D universe.
Look great.
Yeah, it looked awesome. But yeah, I'm like, it's kind of annoying to 100% these games
Yeah.
because it's like some of the ways to do it are very difficult.
Koroxy.
But I'm like running through the game and realizing that, man, it's almost like I just like went to a straight line from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. Like I just beat it. But Mario Odyssey has like side quests. And in fact, Elliot, I think it is the most like Breath of the Wild than any other Mario game I've ever played.
All right, I'll revisit it again. I think it's mostly my fault for being saturated with Zelda and then being like, if this isn't exactly
try and-
scratching the
yeah.
same itch,
Well-
I'm gonna stop it. But I will revisit. I mean, I have it. I know it's there. It's always looking at me.
Okay, well,
That
let me
cute little hat.
let me make a request and tell me if this is unreasonable, if this is something you may decide to do. Zelda comes out in 10 days, right?
I know he's gonna be
Just
gone.
wait. Yeah, just
Yeah.
wait. Put Mario Odyssey on a shelf.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
won't be touching it till way after.
Yeah,
Like, this
get
is
through
okay.
the next Zelda game, and then once you're all the way through that one, then pick up Odyssey and just dig in, baby.
Mario doesn't exist for a second. I think until I get
that's
at least
fine.
my bearings.
Good.
That's fine.
So let's start fusing things. Anyway, Kevin, what are you up to?
You know what happened a couple days ago that brought me some hope to humanity? Because I feel like everything's kind of shitty right now.
I'd love to hear
What?
it.
Yeah.
There's good people in this world. And I guess
Yeah.
I'm one of them, but this showed me that I'm not the only one.
Yeah. What happened?
Right.
I found a wallet. right behind
Whoa.
my car in my parking garage. A
Whoa.
chunky, fat wallet.
Whoa, filled to the brim.
A dad wallet.
Was it filled with
A dad
banknotes?
Filled with paper.
Banknotes.
So it could have been. I didn't look.
wasn't
I
it?
didn't look at it. But I looked at the license, the driver's license in there.
Nice.
And I recognized the man
Plachy.
because the man there was the guy who parks right next to me in our parking garage. But the problem was I didn't know where this man lived in the apartment complex.
Oh, it doesn't have like he's in unit like whatever on the parking
Exactly.
spot or whatever.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. So I had to do a search. I first called the leasing manager. She wasn't there. I knocked on the leasing door. They weren't there. Then I decided I know they live upstairs somewhere because I always see him and his wife going upstairs. So I went upstairs and I started walking around the complexes up there, and
you
I
went
saw
for a-
packages
Whoa, you went
at
on
the
a
doors.
side quest.
I went on a side quest, and I recognized or I matched the name of one of the packages to the wallet.
No way.
It was pretty great. I felt very good.
Whoa.
And then I knocked on the door. His wife answered. She was kind of like hesitant. She was very
You're like,
not.
excuse me?
That's right.
What is this Aryan boy doing at my
and
door?
then, and then I gave him it back, and it was a really quick, like, I think your husband dropped his wallet. Here it is. And they were like, oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Close the door. That was it. The next day, which was yesterday, I come down to leave the complex, and there's a card, like, in an envelope
Whoa.
on my windshield
Whoa.
wipers. I take the card. I open it up. It's a full thank you
Explodes.
card.
Face ripped
Explodes,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't touch my
and I'm
shit.
infected.
Yep.
It says never touch my shit again.
Yep. one severed finger.
Thank you card. A full on. They bought this
No
thank you card.
way.
Yep. I opened
Was there
it
a
up, and
$100
it's
bill
like,
in there?
I was like, no way they're gonna actually give me something
Sure.
for doing this. I
Sure.
thought it was just gonna be a thank you card. They put in a fucking coffee bean gift card,
Oh,
How nice.
which is like right down the street, and they were like, "This is good karma back to you" or something like that. And I was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh man.
That's how I felt.
And now that sucks because now you had good karma out there, and now you're back.
And now
to
it's
zero.
Now it's gone. Is that what you
Because-
wanted to spend it on?
It was probably like five. It's probably like $5 one coffee worth.
Listen.
And I think that I deserved much more because it was a fat wallet. Like,
Here's the
do.
thing. Here's the thing. Because I do believe in karma actually. And I think that you got to skip things like wallets.
really,
Just leave them, dude.
leave
That's
them?
someone else's karma. Because you're trying to hold on to that karma as long as you can until something real big, the big payout happens.
But if I didn't pick up the wallet and left it to be, wouldn't that mean that I have now collected the bad karma?
Nah,
'Cause I
what's the
wasn't
worst that could have happened to that guy? Oh no, I gotta go to the DMV and get a new fucking driver's license.
It's not just that. Banknotes.
I just don't want you fucking with these small potatoes.
I don't think Steve knows what karma is. I think he thinks it's a type of crypto.
It isn't. I put 200,000 into it.
Nah, you avoid that wallet. You come to my wallet, my crypto wallet. Here's your karma coin.
You could have been a millionaire, Kevin. That's so kind, man. That's awesome.
I'm just
That
glad
really
that
does
it was
restore-
like, yeah,
nice.
it was a nice interaction. Made me
I was
Were
at a
you
strip
up-
club once, and oh no, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Elliot.
Were you a little upset that before you saw the thank you card? Were you like, oh, they could have done a little something? Were you kind of hoping
I
in the
didn't
back of your
think
mind?
that, but what I did think was, I wonder, like, because we see each other passing sometimes, and I was like, I wonder if there's gonna be something more to this.
That guy's
will
got
happen.
your back now.
Like, I had that
Yeah.
thought. Yes, exactly.
He's got your back now. If something happens,
I was
in
not
that
expecting like an
complex-
actual like cash or something like that.
Yeah.
That was
How-
surprising.
How old is that? Is this
I was
guy?
just gonna ask that.
Probably
Elliot,
in
I was
his
just gonna
40s.
ask that.
It's
Same-
probably
same-
in his
same breed.
40s.
Yeah. What about that
And so-
woman? Who
Well,
answered
the
the
what
woman
about the
does.
woman?
It's a very odd couple because she's like, I think she's like a Filipino woman, and he looks like a very like. I think he does mosquitoes. Like he kills mosquitoes.
He's
And
like a pest
very
control?
like,
Pest control
pest
guy?
control. Very like kind of hardened type of white
Specialized
guy.
blue collar.
Yes,
Yeah.
blue collar.
Interesting.
Do you think she's
Maybe
being kept
talking
against
mail
her?
order sex trafficking.
I was
wife?
about to say the same time. I mean, I literally said, is she being kept against her? That's incredible. So cute.
And she was taken from her family, you think?
Just she
to
was
be
taken from
there?
her family? Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's why she wasn't allowed to talk to you? Because you might. Do you think that maybe you got bought off? Like you won't say anything?
What would I say? I mean, about the sex trafficking?
Yeah. Hold on. Steve got
It depends on how much is on that card.
just pokes the microphone.
Dude, he's been coughing so much this morning. I don't know what's up.
I know he's got a. I don't know if it's the joint because it's. Oh, he found a toy.
This is something that I really don't understand with Steve. He smokes so much, but he still coughs like he's never smoked before in his life.
Found his
Why
DeLorean.
is that? Can you not get accustomed to not coughing?
Yeah, good question.
Well, you're inhaling smoke into your lungs, Kevin.
I understand. But I used to cough when I first started smoking.
What do you think this
And it's-
is?
It's definitely stopped.
What do you think this is?
I actually don't know what the fuck that was.
I went to a luau, really high.
Oh, did you eat some pig?
I did have pig, and it was a very big luau, and it was an open bar for everyone who was drinking, and so I just got really high. And I don't know if you've ever been really high and sat down at a table that is very much like a wedding with a tiny Hawaiian family who were there to see their nephew who was part of the show.
Aww.
And being very high during that while you share family style Hawaiian food throughout the evening was really exciting and beautiful. And at the end, they left their wallet there. And I found it, and I went back to their room, and I said...
You
I
left
believe
it because
this is
that's
your
small
wallet.
potatoes.
Yep, small potatoes. I left it, yeah, because I didn't want to use up all of my karma.
No, I'm saying you don't want to bog up your karma load
You don't want karma bog.
with little...
Here or there.
Yeah, do you pick up a penny off the ground?
Yeah, you want your karma to be like saving a kid from in
You
front
want
of a bus.
Big loads
Big
of
karma.
karma. We're talking big karma. Not big pharma.
Do you think it accumulates though? It accumulates. You pick up, the penny, the
Yeah.
wallet. Does it?
I don't.
I think so.
Yes.
I don't think it makes it. Like, sure, throw a couple of pennies into your bank account every once in a while.
What if you found $100 bill on the ground?
I'd say, like, shut the fuck up.
To the $100 bill.
Yeah.
Right to his face.
Yeah, look down at it and go, shut up.
I'd keep it. Absolutely. I'm not walking around with $100 bill because
Yeah.
there's no way. No one's gonna. You can't prove someone was that $100 bill. Oh, that's
But
that's
giving
my
a wallet
$100
back to somebody, that's not the same as finding a $100 bill.
I found
Wallet, I
a
would
$100
absolutely
bill at a
do.
gas station once, and I took it and returned it to the gas station attendant.
All right. Well, see, that's all right. Jeez, good God. That's one of the worst things I've ever heard.
I know, man. Even my own parents were like, "Why the fuck did you do that?"
Yeah, that's not. That's when you go. Am I being a good person? Who am I being a good person for?
This is what I thought it was, though. I thought it was a TV show because when do you ever find a $100 bill on the ground?
That's incredibly smart.
Yeah,
You
Way to
thought it was
think.
a hidden prank? You would think
I
like
was
this is a
like-
prank show?
something. It was just $100 bill.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair
At a
enough. I'd
gas
be suspicious
station.
too.
Crisp and clean?
Yeah,
You never see rich people at gas stations. Everyone in a gas station looks
That's
poor
true,
and
too.
homeless.
Where do they get their gas?
People around the gas stations look on the ground a lot.
They do.
Yeah.
Elliot.
Oh, Jerry Springer died.
Elliot, do the ads.
Jerry Springer died.
Oh, Joe Beretta. Joe Beretta is not here right now, but he's one of our absolute favorite people. And even when he's not on the podcast, guys, he's helping out in the background. He's making sure that we're bringing in brand deals, doing business deals, so that when we don't have them like we do this week, he can make sure things stay afloat. And we really appreciate that. In fact, you know what? In fact, and I'll keep talking about that because when every person, moment, and penny counts in your business, you can't afford to take any of them, including the people, for granted. So Stamps.com gets it because for the last 25 years, they've been helping businesses like yours, like ours, save time and money so you can focus on your business, knowing Stamps.com has all your postage needs covered with premium discounts and great rates. It's like a post office, but in your office. With Stamps.com, all you need is a computer and printer. They even send you a free scale, so you'll have everything you need to get started. If you need a package pickup, you can easily schedule it through your Stamps.com dashboard. And if you sell products online, Stamps.com seamlessly connects with every major marketplace and shopping cart. Can you believe that? I can. Running a business isn't cheap, especially when it comes to fulfilling orders for your customers. Luckily, Stamps.com has huge carrier discounts, up to 84% off USPS and UPS rates. Plus, get this, Stamps.com automatically tells you your cheapest and fastest shipping options. That's right. For 25 years, Stamps.com has been indispensable for over 1 million businesses. Get access to the USPS and UPS services you need right now from your computer anytime, day or night. No lines, no traffic, no waiting. Set your business up for success when you get started with Stamps.com today. Sign up with promo code ValleyCast for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. That's right. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code ValleyCast. What's that, you say, Elliot? I'll tell you. Get a 4-week trial, free postage, and a digital scale at www.stamps.com/ValleyCast. Hey, thanks to Stamps.com for sponsoring the show. And also, Steve, I believe you had something to talk about.
Yeah, and Steve,
Great
kick that
job.
music up. Kick
Great
that
job,
music up. I
Elliot.
can't hear it loud enough.
The
Okay.
music's nice.
There it is.
Hey guys, I'll tell you, something that's important is undergarments.
Yeah, I can't wait for it.
And for me, it's like, if it's not comfortable, it don't belong round my portant nethers.
I can't believe he's reading this verbatim.
So, what do I choose? Always, what is my underwear drawer filled with? Contraband. But around that is me undies.
Yeah.
Great word.
I love it. What could it be? Look, it's so many things. Contraband is just it's an umbrella.
It's a whole category.
There's a whole category. And guys, speaking of categories, let me share a little secret with you guys.
Whisper to me.
Did you know that Kevin Plachy is a wall climber and is very good at it? He climbs walls. He's a wall climber. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What does that have to do with
Yeah.
anything?
And we all have interesting parts of ourselves that not everyone gets to see. Isn't that
That's
true?
right.
Kind of like what you keep in your underwear drawer.
Sing it. Sing it.
And right now,
Right now. What is
you
it?
can get in on this phenomenon called MeUndies. We're talking micromodal fabric, the softest thing you could put around your junkers, and these are sustainably sourced.
Whoa. Sick it.
Yeah, that's right. And I've got weird patterns that are awesome. I got little martini glasses. I got like beavers. I got emojis. I got Star Wars, Back to the Future. We got brands and wacky stuff. What am I wearing right now? I got my martini glass undies on. And guess what? This is crazy. Huge news. MeUndies has transformed the underwear game. They're escalating, elevating, they're rising. they're entering the swimwear era, you guys. MeUndies is getting into swimwear. We're talking ultra chlorine resistant, UPF 50 plus for extra sun protection, and sustainably sourced and imported under fair working conditions.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that nice? So your underwear finally and your swimwear finally is, you know, you're not contributing to the evils of this world when you purchase them.
I love it.
And you could get more than just junk in your mailbox. With a MeUndies membership, you can choose a new pair of undies, socks, or bralette each month to grow your collection. You'll also save up to 30% on all of the MeUndies snuggly softness you can handle. Lots of stuff there. And plus, you'll get early access to special deals and new products. So, to get 25% off your first order plus free standard shipping, visit MeUndies.com/Valley. That's MeUndies.com/Valley. And remember, if you're not satisfied with your purchase, MeUndies is going to take care of you, all right? That's all I can say about that. That's 25% off your first order at MeUndies.com/Valley. Thank you, MeUndies.
Well, well, well.
Please,
Did you guys hear that Mila Kunis might be
please
playing
click
the
on the
thing?
Wait.
Mila
Please
Kunis.
click on the links. Please click on the links.
Please. Please.
Just click on them. Just
Listen
click
to
on 'em.
Elliot.
Click on them and use them and buy them, please. For God's sake.
Please click it.
Please.
What about Mila Kunis?
I am begging you.
You guys want to hear something kind of wholesome from the entertainment
Yeah.
industry?
Is it about Mila?
No. I don't
Why
know who
would it
that
be?
is. Michael Keaton, star of this new Flash movie coming out soon. He's playing Batman, reprising his role from the 1989 Batman Tim Burton film.
Beautiful.
And apparently, he asked the director, Andy Muschietti, the man who directed the It movies, to take pictures of him in his bat suit so he could show his grandson.
You know who he should have sent those photos to? His granddad, and by that I mean Tim Burton. Maybe you run it past old Timmy Tim
I don't.
before you start making it look like every other DC rubber suit.
Yeah.
Over the past 20, I liked the Batman Return. They should have ended at the Returns.
I agree. I like the return.
Return.
The original
Are they?
Batman
He looks
outfit.
weird to me.
It's
he
like
not look a little
it's
weird?
really it's just a little stiff.
It's
He looks like he doesn't.
Yeah,
look
after
normal.
seeing-
he looks like his head's too big in the new one.
yeah, that's true too.
I'm not watching too much trailers and stuff.
I'm
wanna-
watching. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know too much
upset.
I
about
can't
that
believe it's
stuff.
still coming out.
But I've
That's
never
sweet, though.
liked
That is
it.
sweet.
I've never liked the how he can't turn his head. I've never liked
no,
that.
without his
He's
whole
like,
body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are his grandkids not able to see the movie when it comes out and see him in the costume?
I guess he just couldn't wait, and he was like, "This
just
is. I
couldn't
need to
wait.
send it to my sweet little
Okay.
grandson. He's got to see this. He's gonna love it."
This couldn't have been like a text though. This had to be like a carrier went with a printout to hold
For
in
sure.
front of the children, and then left their
That's
house.
an 18 by
Right,
24
because that's
inch poster.
that's some NDA shit that
Yeah.
that even with family shouldn't be. It says that it was really emotional though, the experience.
I can imagine that.
Andy
I bet.
That was
Muschietti
one of his big roles.
recently told IGN that Michael Keaton was overcome with emotions on set when he first stepped into the Batcave,
I
which the
listened-
production design team created in full on the studio lot.
That's cool.
Wow, that's so cool. I listened to a podcast that Michael Keaton did with Conan O'Brien. I'll listen to that podcast sometimes, and he seems like the sweetest person in the world, Mr. Michael Keaton, and the most grateful for his celebrity status, and just the nicest
Yep.
guy.
And
Dude, I
he's
gotta tell
done,
you
like,
a
such a variety. Like he's
Yep.
got range, baby.
Remind me when we're done here, and I have a really quick
Secrets.
Michael Keaton story to tell you that I can't. That is not my story to tell
NDA.
in the public eye.
Ah, I see. Interesting. Okay.
But I will tell you guys as friends because you guys would find this really fun and awesome. In the vein of what you just said, Elliot, that Michael Keaton's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But it says here this moment marked Keaton's first time in the Batcave in nearly 30 years. How about that, huh? Last time he played Batman.
Damn.
Since 1992's Batman Returns. When Keaton arrived on set, the Batcave was already finished and it was lit and everything, Machete said. He stayed like this, eyes wide,
Yeah.
for a while. I didn't want to interrupt him. I just wanted for him to take it in. Who knows what's going on there? But something was going on there. Machete's so fun. And he's great because he's very... We got to hang out with him because of Nick Hamilton. And he's a really cool guy. And we sang karaoke songs with him and stuff. And he's this foreign... what is... He must be Italian.
You know, it's
Machete
something
or
like
Spanish.
it's something
Spanish.
different. Yeah, it's I forget. It's like
Spanish.
almost like
Spanish.
Ecuador or something. Yeah, it's
Something European.
I don't know if that's
Shut up.
Buenos Aires, Argentina. Yeah.
Argentina.
There we go. Machete,
Argentina,
said-
that famous European country. Very
say?
European.
anyway, I don't know. I guess
I didn't know where it was. It's in South America, folks.
Keaton, well, Andy is just kind of like, he'll tell his stories and they'll just run with it. And Variety ran with this story and said, I think it's more interesting. I think it's less interesting that he wanted his grandson to see a picture of him in the bat suit, and more interesting that
Agreed.
that like he hasn't been Batman since 92, and it was an emotional moment for him to be in the Batcave again.
Yeah. It was emotional for me to see it when it popped up in that Super Bowl ad. I felt like I'd been kicked in the chest.
We've talked about this. They know exactly what they're doing with that nostalgia shit. They put the music in, they show us the imagery, and suddenly we're like, I'm a kid again.
It's the return of the transitional object, according to Winnicott. Transitional object function.
Transitional object. Is that really? What is that?
It's an idea in object relations theory, which is basically that as we're growing up, certain objects, which can either be objects or people, become
like a person.
introjected. Yeah, they become a part of us, and so other people carry a lot of our psychological burdens throughout our lives and into adulthood. But when it was first being
Interesting.
theorized, it was so that's why people have teddy bears. Kids have teddy bears. They're good objects that keep them safe. Like the mother does at the initial stage.
Yes. I feel like everybody has many, many transitional objects. There's one right there. There's one right there.
Steve might have a few. All those toys and all the nostalgia stuff. Yeah, it's very... it's a good thing, though. It's nice. It's healthy, for the most part. Unless you take it away too early, and then it causes a world-crumbling effect.
For me, it's like, TV... I really do feel like TV in the Western part of the world really, I'm sure it affected the rest of the world too, but for us in the United States during this entertainment boom and people using advertisements to like pull people into a direction and pull them in a come here to McDonald's only. McDonald's has a fun clown guy that'll give you toys. And living through that, I feel like really damaged our adult brains. because these
Yeah.
advertising companies were utilizing psychological tools without our permission to entice us, and it really affected our lives, I think.
Yeah.
It made me a consumer zombie, basically, because I wanted everything I ever saw on TV. And now that I'm an adult and I can afford some of these things, it's like now I want them. Because when I was a kid, they threw it at me every goddamn day. Look at how cool this is! You want this! You're not gonna be cool unless you have this!
Yep. The guy who did that, his name is John Watson. He was born in 1878.
He invented advertising or something?
He put psychology into advertising and ruined everyone's... He went to the dark side and ruined our entire civilization, basically.
Dude, there's think about these companies where they're like, their whole thing relies on success and the continued line of like at least getting through this century, you know? Like they have to get through this century. How do we fucking make this product enticing through the next century?
Oh, yeah.
Right? And it's like
Manipulation.
Manipulation. And it's probably tactics that we don't even know about yet that have been utilized and stuff. I wonder, psychology and advertising is really fascinating.
Yeah.
It's like mass mind control.
Exactly.
Very creepy.
Right. Without our permission. But it's almost like where the permission is participating in this thing we call the United States.
I'm finishing this book. It's all right. It's called American Cosmic, and it's UFOs, religion, technology, and it talks about the theory that a lot of the technology that we have, or a lot of the pop media that we have, is the idea that it's like shows up in entertainment first and then it becomes reality. So she talks about the monolith in 2001: A Space Odyssey and how that kind of sort of becomes the iPhone, and it even looks like an iPhone, but it was appeared in the movie way before the iPhone was ever
Interesting.
invented. It's really fun. How true it is, I don't know.
There's something about the rectangular shape, maybe, that entices.
Yeah, and it appears, and then everyone's like mesmerized by it, and now everyone carries around these little monoliths in their hands, and they just look at them all day, and it's like we're on it all the time. So it's like we're becoming the cyborgs. It's very fun. It's very trippy.
I like that.
But who knows,
dude, imagine the meetings at Apple when they were like developing the iPhone, and then it blew the fuck up.
I am so curious, dude.
There must have been crazy psychological conversations and like tests, and like they must have brought in like field teams and like focus groups and said like, how do you, when you turn the page of a book, do you do it with one finger, or do you grab the top and do this? And like, what if you could turn the page with one finger? Would you do that more than doing this?
Yeah,
like just imagine.
Even like the power button being like, well, I feel like the power button, you hold the phone like this, and
right?
The thumb's right here, so put it there, and you're
right.
like, oh man, they're just like studying every little nook and cranny.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
I love it.
AI. Right?
Dog the Bounty Hunter's daughter,
AI.
Bonnie Chapman's house burnt down.
You know, you talk about aliens.
I saw a movie.
Whoa, I was
called
going to
the
go on a movie way too.
Whoa! I want to hear it.
I
I saw a
watched
movie too. Let's end on a movie. Let's end on a movie we saw. Each of
Movie we
us,
saw, crap.
and we'll do a little something about it. How about that? Fuck you, Joe. We can do it.
Yeah, fuck you, Joe. We're glad you're gone. I watched 3 movies. I don't get to watch movies very much because Grace isn't
Holy
into them.
shit.
So on planes, I got to watch some movies. So I watched a movie called Hell or High Water. You guys heard of this?
Oh, yeah, that's a
No,
good
but
one.
I've heard.
Really good.
Chris
really
Pine.
Good. And then
Owen
Chris
really
Pine.
liked it.
I watched a movie called The Fablemans.
Oh, okay.
How'd you think?
Cried
How
like a
was
baby.
it?
Loved it.
Wow.
Loved it.
Okay, good.
And then
Okay.
Whoa,
a movie
whoa,
called
keep going, Elliot.
Chinatown.
What? You've
Chinatown!
never seen Chinatown?
Whoa!
Can I tell you something? Can I go on a little whatever here? Can I go on a little bit of a
Yeah.
tangent?
About
and tell you something about
Chinatown.
Chinatown. All right. I got DM'd multiple times because I said I liked Chinatown on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because apparently, I didn't know this, the director of Chinatown was a bad man.
Well,
But I
damn
didn't
it.
think about that. I just watched a movie on a plane and expressed
that's
my
fine.
approval of it after what? Thank you, Kevin. I just
That's
needed that
okay,
outside.
Elliot. It's
Now,
okay.
Back to Chinatown. Let me tell you something about
Not
Chinatown.
everybody. No, listen, we don't have a fucking list of pieces.
I don't
of
have.
shit.
I don't walk around about all the pieces of shit. Yeah, I don't. Think
I don't
about
walk around with a knowledge of everyone who's a piece of shit. And
I
as a
can't
matter of
remember
fact,
the bad
we-
stuff
there's-
I've done. I
Yeah.
can't let alone. Anyway, Chinatown rules.
So after
Yeah.
being a Roger Rabbit, and you're a Roger Rabbit fan, did you
Yeah.
see the parallels and the?
Like all over. Like
you've
all
always
over.
known it. It's
I've
like
always
an
known-
adult Roger Rabbit.
It's like an adult Roger Rabbit, and I could have watched that movie for like 4 more hours. Couldn't believe it was an
That's so
old
great.
movie that I
Dude,
liked.
Elliot.
I loved it. I was like,
Were you
I turned to Grace,
mesmerized?
absolutely mesmerized.
You're
I
just
got off the
drawn
plane,
in.
and I was like, Grace, I just watched this movie. It's called Chinatown. Have you heard of this? This is incredible. And she was like, we had to watch that in college for our screenwriting class.
that's
think
what
did.
I had to too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
well,
great.
because
Great movie.
dude, that movie was like one of my first introductions into that world of like, oh, it doesn't have to all be lasers and creatures and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't. I mean, like, I had to watch it with. I had to back up a couple times to follow the plot, but it kept me interested the
I
whole
know.
time. I also feel like anytime an old movie even holds my attention, I'm like, this is the greatest movie
It's very
I've ever
cool.
seen.
Yeah.
Anyway, next.
What did you? And so Fablemans.
I know.
Loved
I
it.
am
Also
curious
loved
about
it.
Fablemans.
I
Love-
still haven't seen it. I do want to see it.
Neither.
Kevin, you should definitely watch it. I, mean,
I
it's
didn't finish
really good.
West Side Story.
I never.
I thought that was a theater movie. Like it was really only good to watch in theaters.
I was watching it
think
at
was a
home and I
big
was like,
movie.
this is beautiful and they're doing great. And it looks like a movie that was made in the 70s, which is really
That's
cool.
cool.
It's like very wide and very
Yeah.
like colorful. But it's like 3 hours
Oh God.
or close
yeah.
to it. And I just can't do it anymore, man. I can't do it.
That's like this
What'd you
new
watch,
Beau is
Kevin?
Afraid movie. Is
I
gonna be 3
know,
hours
another
long,
one.
and I'm
I don't
just
think
like,
we need to see that in the theater.
Really?
I'm not.
I don't think we need
want
to.
to. I want to.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna
but
do
you
it.
know what I mean? Like it's like
Yeah,
the whale.
yeah.
Like the whale doesn't need to be seen
Agreed.
in the theater.
Agreed. I've just been enjoying the theater experience a little bit more.
Same.
lately.
No, totally,
Yeah.
dude. Listen, I'm a massive advocate for the theater.
I
experience.
get it.
And the Mario Brothers movie,
movie.
like the Mario Brothers movie,
That-
that movie needs to be seen on the big screen. It's a
Thank
big, colorful
you.
candy cane dream.
40x big screen.
You know what's another movie that
That's
should be seen
crazy.
on the big screen that I just saw?
Avatar. Oh.
Dunge Drags.
No. The Evil Dead movie.
Oh yeah.
The new Evil Dead movie.
You think
that just
that
came
is
out.
a theater movie?
Dude, see it in the theater because you can't
Oh, okay.
pause it or run away or anything. It's very scary.
It is.
It's very scary.
Like disturbing or like?
But I'd say scary in a way that's like, man, they're like they go very far with like the violence
Oh, okay.
and it's like really ruthless. Like, did you see the 2013 Evil Dead remake movie?
No.
I thought that one was a little too fucked up. Like, what I love about Evil Dead in general is that it's like kind of wacky.
It's goofy fucked
Like
up.
Sam Raimi adds a lot of wackiness to it, so it makes it like fun while it's scary.
This one was too real.
This one towed the line between the 2013 remake and
Okay.
a regular wacky Evil Dead. Like they had fun with it. It was very tongue in cheek, but it like really plays with some really fucked up imagery and like spooky, crazy demon shit. And I highly
Ellie would
recommend
probably
seeing
like
it in
it.
the movie theater.
Yeah, Ellie would probably dig it.
Elliot loves demons.
Ellie.
This always happens, and it's cute
yeah.
every time because
Take
me
it.
and Ellie are so similar that
Yeah, Kevin, take Ellie to see it and hold her tight. Because it's going to get a little spooky. But yeah, I saw the Evil Dead remake, and then I watched Do you guys ever hear this David Bowie movie called The Man Who Fell to Earth?
I just recently heard about this movie.
No.
That's so weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. It's like from the 70s or late 60s or something. It's like just before Bowie did his Ziggy Stardust thing.
Okay.
And it's like a bizarre 2.5 hour 70s like art sexploitation weird. It's a weird movie.
What's it about?
Well, Bowie is from another planet. He lands on Earth and he has like all of this alien technology that he like uses to become like an Elon Musk type CEO of like a big technology company. But his family is like dying on the planet he left.
I see.
There's like a drought on their planet, and he's like, Earth has always been known as like a water planet. So I was like gonna go to this water planet to see if we could save my family. And he just ended up enjoying the human fruits and was like, I'm never going home. Like I don't have to go home now. Because I have like everything I want here. He like left his family. And then eventually he decides, all right, I'm going to go back to my family now. And he builds like a spaceship. And then his friend like turns him into the government. And the government is now like, well, you're an alien. So we're going to study you now.
Okay.
And then so he never gets to go home ever. And he just at the end of the movie, he's just like stuck on Earth. And he's
Wow,
like,
what a roller coaster.
yeah. But it's 2.5 hours and super artsy. And honestly, I don't even know. That could be like that could be like the C plot of the movie, and maybe I'm wrong. Even that's what I got from
Wow.
it.
Okay.
That's too
so
much.
it's not easy to follow.
No, that's what I got from it.
I rewatched but introduced Ellie to District 9
Yeah,
yesterday. And I was so happy to rewatch that shit because I
Did
was
she like
so
it?
good.
She dug it. She dug
Dude,
it.
I'd
That's
love to
a
watch
movie-
a movie with Ellie. I can't imagine the shit she's saying while it's going on. What the hell? Wait, dude,
she was-
bro. What the hell?
She was like in love with the prawns. She was like in love with them.
Oh, I love.
And I was
I'm
like,
in
they're
love
the
with prawns,
slimiest shit ever.
but they're cute.
Their
They
sounds
do
are
make them
disconcerting.
cute.
Dude,
The
that
sounds
main
are hard to listen
character, that main guy has one of the coolest character arcs.
Yeah.
like,
I know,
when you
it's
see him from the
crazy.
beginning to the end.
Really
it's
does.
Like,
It's two
whoa.
movies.
It's like a video
is, yeah.
game. It almost
It
plays
is.
out like a video game.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, cool. And then you get the alien powers at the end of the game. You get to be an alien. Like that'd be a fucking cool game.
Yeah. Great.
I know. He's great.
Have you guys kept up with all of the drama? Because I know we do Hollywood Entertainment Hour or whatever, but like, have you kept up with the drama that's going on in the right-wing social influencer sphere with everything with Crowder's
Dude.
wife?
Dude.
With what?
I just hope he is
Steven
wiped
Crowder's
from existence.
wife.
from
What's
this.
happening?
Just Google
You
Steven
found. You
Crowder's
realized. It was revealed
wife-
that something that we all know is that he's a piece of shit.
Who?
And he's an
Who are you
abusive-
talking about?
Steven Crowder.
Steven
I
Crowder.
don't know who that is.
He's like Joe
Oh.
Rogan, but like Wish Joe Rogan. Wish.com Joe Rogan.
So he's
Yeah.
getting he's getting ripped apart, ripped to shreds.
There was a leaked video of him talking to his 8-month pregnant wife, treating her like a piece of shit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Behind
fascinating.
closed
And he's-
doors. Behind closed
behind closed
doors.
Yeah, behind closed doors, and also definitely a little on camera that people could pick up on pretty quickly. But it's
That
fun
people
to
could go
watch
yeah.
on an entertainment. But obviously, you wish everyone the best, and it's a private situation. But my
Except for
goodness,
him.
if that isn't my like Hollywood gossip, like with popcorn and
I
hand,
figured
I
you'd
don't
know about it.
Did you hear
Yeah.
who's that guy that also like went to jail recently who was like a
Andrew
total
Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Did you follow that Andrew
Same.
Tate stuff?
Absolutely,
He's
I
out
love
though. I
watching
think
him.
he's in house arrest now.
Yeah.
I love that he like had his like publicist like making tweets while he was in jail. And I guess one of them was like they're all like these like really lame like
They are
poem kind of things.
so fucking
Yeah.
weird.
It's so lame and cringe. And at one point, he's like, my hair is grown out and my beard is grown out, like all long. Like, I don't even recognize. It's like, dude, What have you been in there for 50 years?
It's been like a week.
And then you see a picture of him, and his hair is like
it looks like, so fucking
weird.
It
looks so weird.
He's been balding for a long time.
He's been balding for a long time, and if you're balding for a long time and you let your hair grow out, it just looks real bizarre.
Can I read you the poem? I have it.
Yeah,
give
it. Hang on, let me turn off this Japanese jazz.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I saw my reflection today, and I barely recognized myself. A long beard, a full head of hair,
yeah,
and the stresses
that's
of
what
battle.
it was. Full head.
A full head of hair, and the stresses of battle show on my face. But then I looked into my eyes and recognized myself completely. They cannot break me.
No way.
Thank you.
Dude, that whole, like, they can't break you, like, don't let them win, like, be an alpha, be a fucking macho. Like, this whole alpha male, like, YouTube world is so fucking
I think
awful.
it's a phase. I think it's just a phase that we're in.
Dude, but it's like, they're motivated. They're like,
I know.
It's a
I agree.
movement.
It's not good.
It's identity politics for white, straight, alpha, like, wannabe tough guys. Like, it's all it is
like,
just like, this is what I am. I'm this thing. And you're like, come on.
And super like insecure, like the most insecure people on the planet. They think that like things, they're so insecure that they see something on TV and immediately take it personally and think that it's about them. Yeah. The insecurities are so strong. It's like, man, we need to figure out how to break that insecurity in these men.
Would you say, of all of us, though, the three of us, because we can say all this because the alpha of the group is not here this week.
That's right.
So
that's true.
Who among, like, would you guys say that you need more alpha in you in general? Because while I would never want to be, quote, an alpha or use that word, sometimes I go, man, I could sure use a little bit more of that, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
100%.
Sure.
Confidence.
Confidence. Just
real
confidence.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not
pure arrogance.
Confidence and zero critical thinking.
Do you guys follow Eve6 on Twitter?
No, but I've heard something.
Can
you explain what's happening?
Eve6 is a band from the 90s, famous for the song Teenage Dirtbag, and not really. And then he does very funny tweets, and his bio on Twitter is, I think we're going to be huge again, or something like that. And he's just really funny on Twitter, and he started this whole, or helped start this whole Block the Blue thing, where everyone got super angry at people paying Elon Musk for Twitter. So he helped try to kind of shut all along with, like, Matt Binder, I think, who does political stuff. But he's a very funny Twitterer, and if you like Twitter for funny, then you should follow him. But he said something along the lines of like, I'm wanting to have an echo chamber on Twitter because I like people who get jokes and and understand critical thinking. And that's
yes.
Like, these people don't get jokes.
How do I find it?
Eve6, EVE, the number 6.
Oh, just Eve6. Okay.
But I don't think you'll see a blue check mark. So.
I know. Now who knows what we got. Huge band. And welcome to Hell World, advice columnist. Is that it?
Huge band, yeah. What's his pin tweet say?
Pretty sure we're going to be huge again. I love that. That's great. Cool.
Yeah, anyway.
Well, we've done it.
Guys.
God bless America. All I've ever wanted.
Thank you to Stamps.com.
Thank you for listening. Thank you to Stamps. Thank you to MeUndies.
Thank you to Joe, Kevin,
Thank
Steve.
you to Joe, Kevin, Steve,
you.
Elliot. Thank you, Elliot. You guys got any plans for the rest of the weekend?
My kitchen's getting redone. Let's do it.
Ooh, kitchen.
Are you really?
Redone.
Yeah, we're gonna be displaced. Kevin? You're going to climb. Did you guys know Kevin is a climber? It's crazy.
Kevin climbs. He posted on his socials sometimes. So. Today's my brother's birthday, so he's gonna come.
Happy birthday!
Right? He's coming to
Nephews?
my place, and we're gonna hang out, and I'm gonna take him to my karaoke spot, and we're
No
gonna
way.
like, hang out with Owen and everything. Yeah,
We
tonight.
better get
Tell
a
him I
big
said happy
trip
birthday.
update from Joe when he comes back.
Yeah, Joe's at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear
today?
about that. Today.
That's
Yeah.
today. That's right now he's there.
Today, right this moment. All right, well, guys, thank you. Wait, Elliot.
Whoa,
I was
Elliot,
just
Elliot.
imagining Joe being pissed off at something right now. I
Oh,
just
you're
could
mad
see-
he's at Disney?
No, I was imagining
No,
Joe at
he's
Disney
mad
and I
at
bet he's pissed
something
off
there.
about something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's you're
Oh,
right.
2 hours? Yeah, no, we're not going on
Dude,
2
the
hours.
food,
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear him talk about the food again.
He's
he
not
upsets
going
me
with-
so much.
Kids though, right? I think he's just
No, he's
going
not.
Oh,
with wife.
It's just him and his wife.
so it'll
yeah.
be it might be nicer.
Yeah,
That'll be
I think
great.
he'll still be upset about the food.
Oh, he sure
really
will
thinks the food. He's like, Disneyland food sucks. There's no good food at Disneyland.
go to Blue Bayou. That's pretty good.
Yeah, even fucking dude, French Quarter. Get yourself a fucking Monte Cristo sandwich. Dip it in that jam. Get a fucking giant corn dog from the fucking Golden Cart.
I love those. Anyway,
All right, the little red cart. Guys. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
bye.
Bye.